As we start this week, I'm hearing the Lord asking, how will they hear without someone telling them? Faith comes by hearing the good news. That's a word from Romans 10, which recalls his appeal early in the gospel accounts, turn round and believe the good news. But how? Attending church brings no certainty of hearing about Jesus. It's a measure of whether confident faith is present. Either we're up front in talking about Jesus, or we shy away into churchianity. That wasn't the case in the early church. The message of the apostles, the first church planters, was their first-hand experience of being with Jesus, both before his crucifixion and afterwards in several resurrection appearances before ascending to heaven. So how do we rank-and-file ordinary believers go about it? The same way. Storytelling is powerful communication, and no one can dismiss our story of encounter with Jesus and how it has changed us. Mostly, we try to include too much detail. What we need is a really short version which can be shared at a bus stop or in a queue or even a conversation in the street. Talking about Jesus is not a special thing we do on a special day in a special building, although churches that encourage testimony time for people to share ongoing experiences of Jesus make for much more vibrant and attractive meetings. But the reality is, only a tiny percentage of people attend church. It follows that most of our sharing and storytelling should take place where they are. And with everyone overloaded with information, it needs to be short and to the point. From the Bible again. How can they believe in him if they have never heard about him? And how can they hear about him unless someone tells them? Not everyone welcomes the good news, so faith comes from hearing, that is, hearing the good news about Christ, from Romans 10:14-17. By hearing from our telling, specifically telling our story of Jesus in our life.